What's up guys, welcome to Superwise, I'm John, and the new MODOK design for Ant-Man and the Wasp Quantumania, unofficial art for it, released today, and it's got Twitter in a frenzy, it's got everybody up in arms, there's a lot of controversy about this change, and I wanted to talk about it because I've always liked MODOK since I was a kid. He's such a silly villain, but I like the design. Obviously here in this unofficial art, it's changed. It's unofficial, so it could look different in the movie, but based on the San Diego Comic-Con footage descriptions, this is relatively how he looks. I will say I don't love it, but I don't hate it either. It's something that I'm just gonna have to wait and see in HD, clear quality to see how he looks in full. For now, I don't mind it. I know why they changed the design, because let's be real, in live action, the MODOK face would be hilarious. It would be stretched out all over the big screen, and it would look silly. Then again, the Ant-Man films are silly and goofy, so I figured that if MODOK was going to be in this movie, which he is, I figured that you would have just gone ahead and done the silly comic book design, because you're already in a comedic atmosphere. But from what we've learned is that this movie is going to be a little more mature, a little darker. I assume a No Way Home situation where it starts out lighthearted and funny, but in the middle of it, things go down and it gets very somber and real, which is exciting for the Ant-Man franchise, especially when you have Kang and MODOK as the villains. So I understand how they didn't want MODOK to look as silly, because if you're gonna do a more serious movie, you gotta maintain that tone, and if you have big face MODOK there, it's gonna lose people. It's gonna take them out of the movie and the tone. So I get it, MODOK still has the same sort of structure in this movie, it seems. The heavy rumor is, I believe coming from Daniel RPK, who we know is super reliable, is that Darren Cross, Yellow Jacket, will be MODOK in this film. I think it could work because at the end of Ant-Man we saw Yellow Jacket crushed, his arms bent and messed up, so I can see the logic of how he turns into MODOK. He goes into the quantum realm all messed up and comes out MODOK, newly formed. The execution and how he's portrayed is going to be very important, so we'll see how that turns out. And plus, it looks like MODOK has a mask, so I feel like just to please fans, he's going to take it off and they're going to do traditional MODOK at some point in the film, but for the majority of the film, he's going to have the mask on. That's my guess. We'll see how that turns out, but I don't hate the design. I think it could work, but you got to execute it properly. He does look like an Autobot, but I get why Marvel Studios went this route, and I respect it. We'll see how it goes. Tell me in the comments down below, what do you think about the new MODOK design? Did you want to see the old design, or do you like what Marvel's doing here? Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. That'll be all from me. Remember my catchphrase, guys. Stay super wise.